Hello everybody, my name is Luke and welcome back to BeamNG.drive. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new car that was added to BeamNG.drive yesterday, the Bruckell Bastion, I believe it is, off-brand Dodge Charger. Don't know why I wanted to say Challenger. But yeah, here it is. This is just the base model. We're going to do some time trials. As you can see, I've been doing some practice here, learning this track layout that we'll be doing, the alternate layout of East Coast USA, West Coast USA, my bad, of the Velasco City circuit, even though it's not a street circuit, Velasco Raceway, whatever we're going to call this. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this car into sport mode and roll forward and get this set up. We'll be doing 2 laps of the alternate circuit, alternate race circuit. So yeah, this, like I said, this is just the base model. We'll be checking out several different models, this being the first. You can really use the drag strip right there to your advantage in more powerful cars on this layout, because the drag strip has a lot of grip on it. So as you go across that, the rear tires won't just spin on it, but you also have to be careful, because if you are like oversteering coming into it, it'll grip weird and you could actually roll the car. Yeah, I really like this car though. I think it's a great car. I think it's a great car. It's nice to get like a modern car on BeamNG. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Let's say that's the breaking point. Yeah, that was pretty good. I missed the apex a little bit. Very understeery, but this is just the base model. It's not having any aerodynamic help. So the front end pushes, the back end wants to come out, you know, normal stuff on a stock car. Brake nice and hard here. Yeah, just doesn't handle the best, but like I said, it's a stock model, base model, so it's not gonna have any aerodynamic help like the sport version that we're gonna use next. But gosh, this car's a lot of fun to drive. Even the base model, like, just to go and, you know, push around a little track is a lot of fun. I missed the apex there a little bit. I think I turned in a little too late there. But, yeah. We'll see how this car does time-wise. I said I've already done some practice, so I know, what to expect from the car. And boy, the Battlehawk, which is their off-brand Hellcat, that thing, that's a little bit of a handful to drive. Here we go, final corner to the finish line at 2:30. That is my fastest time in this car. So I will take it. Yeah. It's a fun little car to drive. You know, like I said, nothing special going on here aerodynamically. Tires are stock, brakes are just the base brakes. The rear's even cooled. Yeah, the rear brakes aren't even cooled. See how the front's got the slits in it here, so air can get in there and cool the discs. Yeah, the rears do not have that help. They are solid. So yeah, definitely not a performance car. Still a very fun car to drive. I cannot complain about that at all. I'm going to check out the sports model, and it's in red, my favorite color. And yeah. Already different engine noise. I actually like the rims on the last car a little bit better. I mean, these aren't bad, but that's just not my type of rim. I actually had texture loss on this car last night. I would have done this video. And the Battlehawk, I had texture loss on the front here. This grill design right here wouldn't show up, so it's just no material here, here, here. Also back here, and I had some weird texturing at the bottom of the grill. But I found out there was a mod that was conflicting with this car. So yeah, I took that mod off, updated all my mods, and I had my textures back again. Which, you know, that happens when it goes into a new version of BeamNG every once in a while. So let's just get this thing configured. Oh, let's get this thing into sport mode. And I don't think this should be too bad to drive. It's still a lot of fun. But nonetheless, here we go. Good drive off the corner for sure. Ooh, it gets a little tail happy right there. Much faster, much better brakes on this car. Handles a little bit differently, but I mean, it does have a small little spoiler on the back of it. And can we just talk about really quickly, as I about fishtail it right into the wall. Let's just talk about for a second what BeamNG.drive is becoming. I feel like it's, you know, I got into BeamNG back in 2014. That's when I started watching people play it, specifically YBR. Which his channel's back up. That's great. YouTube did some things to it, but you know, it is what it is. Back in 2014, when I found out about BeamNG.drive, it was just kind of a crash simulator that existed, and now it's like a proper driving game, proper driving simulator. I think it's definitely got one of my favorite handling models. Why can't iRacing and the devs of this game get together and do some stuff for iRacing, like accurate damage models and you know, brake fade and all this stuff that's on BeamNG that I would love to see in a sim like iRacing. But I mean, this game is slowly becoming a sim of its own, and I really love that, to see this from BeamNG.drive. Like, getting a modern American muscle car in the game, I think, is very, very good. Good job by them for sure. And gosh, this thing is a beast. It's oversteering and understeering. It's still got a lot of grip though, for probably being pretty heavy. Alright, let's see. A 220. A 220, a full 10 seconds faster than the base model, and faster than the one in the Hellcat that I'm about to do, that I did practice with. I never got a full lap in, but my gosh, what a fun car. That was fun. I didn't think I'd do my fastest time in this car. Why is it? I don't know what the camera's doing. It was doing something weird there. But anyway, let's get the Battlehawk out. I do not want to try the Red Tail. Something tells me that's going to be impossible to drive on this little track. But maybe we'll get it on the big track in a future video. Look at this thing. Really like this color. What's the interior like? I don't know how I feel about the gauges being gold. And if it were my opinion, the red interior would probably go, but I'm weird. I only like black interiors on cars. It's just weird because I drove a 1998 Toyota Sienna, gold Sienna for a while, and the interior was like a tannish brown color. It matched gold, which I kind of like that, but normally I only like black interiors. Like the car that I drive now is black, well, blackish grayish interior. But oh, look at this thing. Okay, I get Camaro vibes from this C-post and the way this rear fender is. I get Camaro vibes from it, but let's go ahead and put it into sport mode. And and do our 2 laps and see what time we get in the Battlehawk. Which the Battlehawk, I guess, is a play on, because this is a Bruckell, play on the Bruckell Moonhawk. I guess that would make sense. Oh boy. Lots of power. Whew. That power might actually be our crutch in our little run here. I definitely like the sport model better. I feel like I can push it a little bit more. But man, this thing's got brakes in it, that's for sure. Oh, listen to it. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Don't lose too much time. Man, it drives! Brake nice and early here for this first corner. Whew! This thing's got a lot of horsepower in it, that's for sure. It's got good grip too. And this game is just becoming so much fun for me to just do little, like, hot lap challenges and like this. If, you know, I'm not feeling like sitting down for a long time doing iRacing or playing the F1 games. Ooh, we're gonna overshoot again. We're gonna overshoot again. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. Didn't overshoot somehow. Ooh, come on, Battlehawk. You're a beast of a vehicle. Oh. Oh. Slow down, car. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh my gosh, a 214. 214.2, a full, what, 6 seconds faster than the sport model. Oh my gosh. This car is mad. Look at the lap times there. This is a nice car. it drives, yeah. Oh, look at these. Look at those brakes. Yeah. Yeah. It's got the little slit in the rear brake, so those are definitely, everything on this car is performance. Gosh, what a beast. Oh my gosh. Well, BeamNG everybody. Gosh, this game has just become such a fun little driving sim in itself. It's just so much fun to play and do stuff like this and modify cars. I love to modify cars. Like I've got a Hirochi Sunburst that I might do some hot laps in eventually. I kind of, you know, mixed together some stuff on it and feel like I like it a lot. But yeah, just gosh, love this game. This car is phenomenal. So are some of the new, so are all of the new Bolides, I should say, the Civetta Bolide that they remastered. It is this game. Gosh, I wouldn't have imagined it becoming something like this back in 2014 when I started watching it. Just noticing the sun kind of does a weird thing. That's okay. That's a little odd, but yeah. Anyway, BeamNG everybody.